real soon because we marched in D.C. on 9/12 and we are coming back.
Well, you're welcome to come back. That's what America's all about.
So good luck in your retirement.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming out.
Hi, Mr. Richard.
How are you? Boy, Doggett? Richard, where's home for you?
In your district.
Whereabouts? You Austin? San Marcos? Oh, okay. South Austin.
Yeah.
What's your specific concern?
Well, I'm a lawyer, so I have a real constitutional concern about the health care bill that bill passed. I don't think it's going to stand up to scrutiny.
Right. Well, I guess
the Commerce Clause has never been stretched that far. This is like doubling the effort. I just don't see why you would have supported it.
As I told your friend, I guess we're going to find out who's right about that very
he
soon,
has his own
because
opinion.
we have a court system, and General Abbott is challenging it, and I think the Attorney General, he's referred to as General by his staff, and we'll have an opportunity to find out if that challenge has any merit. I don't think it does, but you know, lawyers disagreeing about things is the nature of the system.
Well, I have one other question that's in connection to that. My mother is 79 years old. My sister has got multiple sclerosis, so she's disabled.
So is my daughter.
So I understand, you know, the need to help people. I think this is just the wrong way to go about it.
Yes.
The other question that I had, though, has to do with this value-added tax that people are throwing around up there. I'm very concerned about that because up in Europe, you know, they always started at 10% or 12%. Now it's up to 35%, I think, in Sweden. And the average is like 25%. So are you people seriously considering this?
No, I think we need to reform the tax that we have now, and as you may know, the Senate, by a vote of, I don't know, 85 to 15, something in that range, just rejected the idea of having a value-added tax. So I think it's kind of a false issue.
Well, it appears that you've supported just about everything President Obama and Nancy Pelosi.
No, actually, I disagree with President Obama more than any Democrat in the Texas delegation.
I find that hard to believe. Can you tell me something you disagree with her about? Disagree with them about?
The bailout. I voted consistently against the Wall Street bailout, both under President Obama and under President Bush. When President Bush urged it, President Obama, Senator Obama voted for it, and when President Obama came back and they wanted the bailout, I voted against it. Cash for clunkers would be another good example. I thought it was a clunker for the taxpayer, and so I opposed him on it. I could give you a number of other things, but I agree with them on many things as well. So I respectfully disagree with them when I think they're wrong for Texas.
Do you have any plans to cut taxes in the future?
Oh, I think that there are a number of areas where we should be looking at tax cuts. One example that I'm working on right now is to continue the $14 billion tax cut that I personally authored last year in the form of a higher education tax credit. It gives every family $2,500 off their taxes this year if they have tuition, books, that type of thing.
What about small business? And, do anything to help small business?
One of the things with small business that's so important is to see that they don't end up having to pay more taxes than these multinationals that hide in tax havens overseas. And that's been a consistent point that I've made, that small businesses get taxed more because multinationals are not paying their fair share.
I disagree with all that because it's a red herring.
I assume you disagree by your side.
I disagree.
But we serve under the same flag.
The opportunity.
It's important to do, and it's important to hear from people whether you agree or disagree. Sooner or later, we might find something like the bailout we agree on together.
Well, if we can talk more, I appreciate it if your office would communicate with me. I shouldn't finish all the time I've ever gotten.
I have gatherings like this. I'm sure I'll be doing one in South Austin near 78704.
Thanks for your time.
Good to see you.